Hello, it's not Blind Pew here. If you are receiving this transmission, I am Ben Gunn, Chief of Engineering on Blind Pew's exploration vessel, the Starchaser. Blind Pew is preoccupied with something else. If you received our last transmission, there is a link on screen to that. Now, you will know that we reached the very edge of the galaxy. On coming face to face with the void, Pew started acting a bit odd. Look, probably best if I call up the ship's internal camera footage and you can see for yourself what happened. Here we go. Just look at this.
Look at it. The void. Immense blackness. Vast starless infinite dark. How it calls to me. How it does call. Look at it. I'm not sure that I can resist that call. Time to power up the drives and head out into that vast nothingness. Perhaps we will return. Perhaps we will not. Does it even matter? The void. The blackness. The infinity. The end. Good luck, commanders. The void. The void. Infinite. Vast. Dark.
Are you okay, Pew?
Get back to your engine bay, Ben. We have a long way to go. Those drives will need to be online for ages.
Here, Pew, let me take over for a bit.
What? Get off me, Ben. Get back to the engine bay.
Just take a bit of a rest, alright, Pew.
That is a direct order. I'll put you in the brig if you disobey again. The void. The void. Ben, is that you again? I thought I told you never to leave that engine bay. We have a vast distance to cover. Ben, what are you doing with my teapot in your hand?
I'm sorry about this, Pew. It's for your own good. Really. So, if you are receiving my transmission from all the way out here on the edge of the galaxy, it was not mutiny on the Starchaser. Pew was ill, and I just gave him the, medicine he needed. I've locked him in the broom cupboard back there and will definitely let him out when he has fully recovered. Definitely.
Ben, you let me out of here right this instant. You disgraceful mutineer. I'll make sure they lock you up and throw away the key.
Not recovered yet then, Pew. Get well soon. As you can see, we are still here, right on the far edge of the galaxy. But I'd heard something is happening back in the Formidine rift here. I'm going to head there with all possible speed. Still 15,000 light years from Sol, as you can see. So, a long journey ahead of us. So, let's not wait any longer. Off we go.
Let me out of here. Right now, you miserable worm.
Are you feeling any better yet, Pew?
Oh, much better. Thanks for choosing such spacious accommodation for me. Ben, you let me out of here right now. The mutiny, I can possibly forgive given the circumstances. Possibly. But, what I can never forgive is that you. I can't bring myself to say it. You broke my favorite teapot. On my head.
Oh, not the tea again, Pew. It always comes back to that with you. There it is, we've arrived back in the Formidine rift, not far from the Heart and Soul Nebula in the Ephes region. Hey, what's this? An unregistered communication beacon. Let's take a closer look at this.
So, you're actually going to investigate new and strange happenings in the Formidine rift without releasing me, are you? You are actually doing that?
Yes, sorry about that. You don't seem to have fully recovered yet. This beacon was first discovered by a Commander Denon, just today I believe. As you can see, other commanders are here already like Commander Virgil Steele here.
Try the probe.
Good idea, dropping now. Here we go then. It's knocked out our electrical systems, as expected. I'm not seeing any effect on the beacon. Doesn't seem to have done anything. Scoping the probe back up. It's transmitting.
Lima. Uniform. Delta. Charlie. Charlie.
Really? You would leave me in here whilst all this is happening? Unbelievable. Simply not sterling.
You are definitely not over the T incident yet. I can tell.
Uniform. Echo. Sierra. Kilo. Quebec. Papa. Uniform.
The transmission can be translated to
Oscar.
Dynasty, Expedition, Beacon, Dynasty S6, ERP003, Rally Point C2, Formidine Rift, EFITS, EURC41, Mode Standby. So it names this system, but I don't know what the Dynasty Expedition is, or was. Very interesting.
This is simply amazing. I just must get out of here and help.
Not quite yet, Q. Not quite yet.
6.
So, it says, Rally Point C2. Could there be Planet C2 in this system, right here? Well, I've been searching this planet for what seems like ages now, even in the deepest, darkest crevice. Like this. But I've not found anything of note. Yet. Ah, the good old heart and soul nebula in the distance there. How I have missed them.
Landing gear retracted.
I've still found nothing on this planet. Time to leave, I think. Another unregistered communications beacon has been found in the Formidine Rift, just one jump away from that first one, for the Starchaser. Let's investigate. As you can see, it is in orbit around this planet. This one was first discovered by Commander Exo earlier today. The message this time translates as Dynasty Expedition, Beacon, DNSTYS6, ERP003, Rally Point 6, Formidine Rift, EFITS GLY2, Mode Standby. Could it mean that there is a rally point of Planet 6 in this system? Perhaps.
Ben, with all these discoveries, if you do not let me out soon to help, I will simply explode.
And now a third beacon has just been discovered in the Formidine Rift. This time by Commander Fluffy Ear. The message transmitted this time. Dynasty Expedition, Beacon, DNSTYS6, ERP003, Rally Point D1, Formidine Rift, EFITS LZHB10, 0. There is a planet D1, perhaps the rally point. Nothing has been found there yet.
Ben, are you ever going to let me out of here? If you first discover something with me locked in here, I will be extremely vexed. Extremely.
You know, these three discoveries are somewhat in a line. I wonder if I choose a system broadly equidistant from the others and broadly on that line, can we find another? Let's see.
Don't get cocky, Ben. It's highly unlikely a mutineer, like you would find anything.
Oh look, what was that you were saying earlier, Pew? I have discovered a new beacon. First discovered by me, Ben Gunn. This time the message is Dynasty Expedition, Beacon, DNSTYS6, ERP003, Rally Point 3, Formidine Rift, EFITS RAGB11, 0. Mode Standby. Rally Point of third planet anyone.
I simply cannot believe that you are making first discoveries like this, whilst I'm locked in the broom cupboard. It's very demoralizing.
I shouldn't worry, Pew. Although I, Ben Gunn, am in fact the first discoverer, no doubt you will get credited in the records as it is your ship. But, you and I know the truth.
Bah. Not that I could see being still locked in this fantastic broom cupboard. But I suppose Planet 3, i.e. Rally Point 3, is a landable planet.
Yep. You got it. Another unusual discovery.
Simply unbelievable.
Don't be bitter, Pew. Look at the planet's surface down there. This is the planet that the second Formidine Rift beacon was in orbit around. There appears to be a light on the surface. Do you see it? It is quite small.
Of course I can't see it, Ben. All I can see is a load of junk in this broom cupboard.
Unfortunately, this planet has an atmosphere, so we can't land and investigate further.
Frustrated you can't land, Ben?
So, messages are just coming in from around the galaxy. These 4 beacons have been found in the Formidine Rift. However, a further 4 have been found in Hawkins Gap, and a further 3 in the Can Flux. Speculation is that there is one more to find there. Meanwhile, the Federation has issued a request to all pilots to collect and return exploration data from these locations. And, another organization, the Children of Raxla, have issued the same request in direct competition. Children of Raxla are thought to be connected with Lady Kehanaloran, aka Salame. See our first transmission on the Formidine Rift for background honor. Who will we sell to? That remains to be decided.
And when will you be letting me out of here?
Pew, the 2, remains to be decided.
Charming.
Frameshift drive charging.
Good luck, commanders, and I'll see you out there.
Hey, that's my life.